Okay, so I'm going to try this again. I'm going to start a new map. I'm going to move to an easier setting. I've made some other Banished videos using MegaMod. I'm new to MegaMod and new to some of the other mods that I've added as well. I feel that since I'm trying to learn to play the game again with all the mods added in, it totally makes it entirely different from the base game that you get without adding any of the mods that I have added. I'm absolutely loving all the changes that are made available with the mod. I think it's absolutely great. So, as I said, I'm going to start with some familiarity here. So, I'm going to choose a different map, one I know that has much better resources, an easier version because I'm really struggling with all of the changes that have been made. And the majority of these options that I have here, I'm entirely and completely unfamiliar with them. There were some that I really, really loved when before I added all of the mods to it. For example, there was one, a Mediterranean one that I just really, truly love. Let's try this one, and for fun, we'll call this Downton Abbey 1. I'm a huge fan of Downton Abbey. And let's see. I'm going to choose familiarity over something new. This is one of my favorite maps. I have a journal where I keep all such things in here. So let's see here. It would be great if you could have a bit of an ocean. Flat plains, lake waters, verdant plains, plains without lakes, lush lakes, lush plains with lakes, let's do lush plains with lakes. And see where that gets us. Mind you, as I said, the MegaMod has uh, really added quite a number of new things that, I'm still struggling to get. I've only been back with playing Banished for about 2 weeks now. I played in 2014 for about a year, and then I stopped um, and came back to it. Uh, so, so far, I'm loving the look of this map quite a lot. Uh, there's a lot right there, and I'm just gonna scan around, see can I find that. Now, what is that? Oh, that's a wild crop that's there. Oh, yes. This is an amazing map. Nice big lake. Great place to put a large city. Ooh, another random wild crop. Oh, more. Heavily wooded. Nice looking river. Oh, yes. I love this map. So, my style of play is that I put my people in, uh, I put them in pause, and then I set out to design uh, the basic setup for them. Uh, my preference is to. Oh, I did watch a video. I have to get the name of the lady that has the YouTube channel that did the video, where she suggested putting in a school first, because and it's something I'd never done. I'd never checked out uh, to see the children, because here's a 1-year-old. There's a 3-year-old, another 1-year-old, a 2-year-old, another 3-year-old, a 0, and a 5-year-old. So there are a number of children here. Now, there's a nice clear spot back here where I can see what I'm doing. And when I'm planning my gathering hut and that aspect, I really honestly like to have a clear spot to start in. But my preference really to gain as many resources as possible is to right away place the initial buildings right on top of the resources. So I'm going to start out by selecting a spot to put the lodging, and I see I have no logs. I have logs. Normally I would choose, the fancy boarding house. But let's see. That's an old boarding house. We don't want that one. Ooh, row houses. Okay. Gabled house. Rustic abode. Colonial house. Well, as you can see, as stated, I must learn where everything is all over again. Cape Dutch boarding house. No, it's charming, but let's go with this one. Let's just plop this one right here. And shove this up here. But first let me get my arrangement going here. No, I don't want that. I got an event log, so I'm done with that. I'll save that for last. Nope, don't want that. That one will work. Or is this one smaller? I think this will work best for me, for my style. Now I got that. What's missing? This one. So this moves down. Okay, now we have the boarding house down. Next, let's choose a school. Well, I'm going to temporarily put down a road. And I say temporary because I'm going to remove all the roads before I release them. Because I don't want them wasting time initially with working on the roads. They'll get distracted. So now I go back and select my school. I chose this one. I'll go ahead and turn this. And I'll repeat what uh, the lady said who made the video that suggested starting with your school so that you start out with educated citizens. Um, this may be a very boring way of starting the game, but once the game actually starts and the people are building and moving about, they're going to be moving about in an orderly way. And once the initial buildings are set up, then there's far less pausing for me. I don't have to constantly pause to put in new buildings. Once again, I do the roads because it tells me where best to place things. Now, I tried this once before, and I'm going to try it again. Let's see. One of these, this one allows you to have more than one woodcutter, it says. A place to chop split logs to create firewood for heating homes. F key variant employs 1 to 2 woodcutters, requires 21 work to build. It's nice and small too. So you get 2 options. So I'm going to place this one right on top of this, these resources. That way, when they go in to start cleaning this stuff. But for now, I'm putting that on pause. The next thing I want to do is put in a blacksmith, city blacksmith. A blacksmith with all the advanced production options, functions the same as the large smithy and county smith. Let's see, does it say how many people? Okay, it requires a material that I don't have. That one requires a material I don't have. Now this one gives you the old style. Old blacksmith residence, 1 to 5. Costs 18 wood and 18 stone. But it says residence. Does he actually... So does that mean that I can put him on top? Well, that's amazing. You see, this is the one that got me in trouble before. I think I want to put him in a different spot. I'm going to put it on pause as well. I want my woodcutter first. Now, I've got 40 tools. Now, let's see here. Small workshop produces iron tools, hides, coats, plus fishing and hunting gear. So this one will employ 1 to 2. And I'm pulling this one out just in case there's an issue like it was with the previous let's put him. Let's do this. I'm going to turn this one around. Stick him here. Put him on pause, but here. This one I want to remove. And place a little closer to this one. And I want to put him on pause like I had him. But where did I put my little woodcutter? Okay, I put him there because I wanted to grab those resources. Okay, so that will grab me resources from there. That will grab resources from there. Now, I've got a boarding house and my school. The storage barn is only 30% full, so that buys me some time. I think I'll go ahead and start with this in that spot. Now I need to see just how far in the past I've put things really close, I mean, a little farther away, I should say, than I'm going to do here. I'm going to go ahead and throw down a road here. Now, So that's my Forester's Lodge. I'm going to put it on pause. That one exclusively plants new trees. I don't want him. Cuts down and plants new seedlings. Seedlings? I don't want cut seedlings. Okay, cuts down and plants new seedlings. That's a good thing. Okay, we need these to be plopped down on some resources. Otherwise, I'm going to put this one on pause. Now, let's find some a gathering hut. Now, my forester definitely needs somewhere to put a 6x6 on that size. And if I can squeeze in here and see, and a 6x6 over there. I'd like to throw a barn in between. The gathering hut and the hunter. And, you know, as I said, please do bear in mind, uh, uh, I'm relearning the game, and I'm sure there are some who say, well, then you shouldn't be showing your ignorance on YouTube. Well, to those I would say, there are far too many other videos for you to watch, YouTube channels for you to watch, that no need for me to worry about your thoughts. My preference is always to build these houses. But that'll come later, because apparently with all the mods that I've added and the changes that come, I cannot. Now let me find my little favorite style of house. There it is. One, two, okay, that was wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, 5. That way when my citizens walk out of their door, they're facing their neighbor's house, like a normal community would be. Okay, so I've got 4 houses here for them. I need an herbalist. All right, let's see here. Okay, so this looks like the traditional one. Put a little space. And I will put that one on pause. Okay, so as you can see, this is how I've played for the past 2 weeks, and before I upgraded to MegaMod and put in quite a few other mods, I had a city that had just a little bit over 700 citizens with thousands upon thousands of resources of various kinds, except for iron and stone. I absolutely love this map. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I think I let it go a little longer than I intended. Hope you enjoy it. This is part 1, and I will be back with part 2 in the near future. And if you like the video, remember to hit that like button. If you want to follow me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and remember to ding the bell if you would like to get notifications of my next post. And I hope everyone enjoys watching me play Banished, and I hope you get inspired to look into it if you don't play Banished. And those of you who have fabulous cities and are expert at all of this and been playing with the mods for a very long time, just bear with me. Let us all enjoy the game. That's what it's for. Individuality. Peace out.